Let's see. So when you're doing your dynamic splits in Reaper, you can go pretty handy here. I'm gonna get rid of all the dynamic splits for now. Let's oops, get rid of this guy. Okay. Trouble is, you could add your splits here on one track, and you can even add it to other parts of the group. So if I do that, view dynamic splits. So all I want to do is put in stretch markers here. And you can see I have add stretch markers to selected items and grouped items. And so anything in this drum group here is going to get a stretch marker here if I add it. And so I'm just doing this short little section right here with the kick drum. And if I add the stretch markers, bam, there they go on all the tracks, which is great. You can edit them from there. Trouble is, it's not on every snare. So there's some tricks and some scripts in order to copy, to put it just on the snare track and copy them to the other tracks. But that can be kind of sketchy. There's some funny things that can happen. So one of the easier ways to me to do this is to take these two tracks right here, solo them, the kick and this snare right here, and I'm just gonna render this section right here. File, render. I only need a mono wave here. It's not gonna matter. Could be stereo, could be mono. I'm just gonna do mono for now. In fact, you can do it a trickier way by actually putting them in stereo and panning them different ways, but I'm going to do here. So I just have those two soloed. And I'm going to say add rendered items to new track and project. I'm going to render this. Actually, make sure I have this right. Master mix, time selection. Sorry about all that. I forgot to set these. So we should be good. So I've got the kick and the snare track soloed. And add rendered items to new tracks and projects. There you go. Render one file. Kablamo. Close, and it should be generating a peak. And so down here at the bottom of the track here, there should be this guy. So this is the combined kick and snare track right here. And so I'm going to add this to the group. Okay, so you guys are all grouped now. So let me just combine so you know which one this is. So here's the combined kick and snare now. Now if I do dynamic split, view, dynamic split, now you can see that it's going to give me a, all right, sorry, let me unsolo these. Oops. Now you can see that it's going to give me stretch markers at every hit here. And so let me move the grid in a little bit. So what am I at? 4. So here we go. So now you can see that everything's getting a hit, both the kicks and the snare. So I'm going to add stretch markers to selected item and group items. Add stretch markers. Bam. Now we got kick and snare both got the stretch markers on them. And so this is probably not going to work well, but I'm just going to I'm going to select this whole thing, hit X, mute the combined track. Let's try playing it now. See that? Didn't even have to mess with that. So there is like a tom part that I might have to do separate, but you know, everything got done, and I didn't have to do all kinds of crazy extra work. So that's something you can do right at the beginning of your project, and it'll really speed things up. Oh, no sound. Why have I got no sound? No sound. No sound. No, I see sound. Is there no sound? Oops, that's not what I wanted. Why are you? Yeah, I don't know. There should be sound. Anyhow, that's That's a quick and easy way to go. So all you're doing, you could do this with your toms too. Good luck with that. It's probably not going to work, but you just want to take your kick track and the snare track and render them into one mono track, and then do your edits from there. So there you go.